Continuing with our laws, we're now on to Law 5, which we're going to use this exemplar here to demonstrate what it is. And Law 5 and Law 4 are almost the exact same thing. Law 4 stated the product of two numbers to an exponent can be reallocated with the exponent to each parts of the product. C, Law 5, is the quotient, which is division, of two or more numbers. Two or more numbers can be rewritten, gosh, my heavens, rewritten with the exponent on each part. Doesn't really say that, but that's what we're going to say today. So if we look at the first one, it actually looks like the exemplar that we're given is this one here. But I need you to remember something. The 2 over 5 is the same thing as, it's the same thing as this. That's the first thing I really want you to write down. I really want you to internalize that that means the same thing. Those are both the same thing. Which means, if I solved it with bedmass and not with exponent laws, I would do 2 over 5 times 2 over 5 times 2 over 5 times 2 over 5 times 2 over 5. Does everyone agree that's what I would do if I was using just straight up bedmass? Take 2/5 and multiply by itself 5 times. Because I'm multiplying what are perceived fractions here, I would multiply all the numerators, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 to the 5 over 5 to the 5, or what's 2 to the 5th? 2 to the 5th, 2 to the 5th is 32. 2 to the exponent of 5 is 32. 5 to the exponent of 5, that's 5 to the exponent of 5, 5 to the exponent of 5 is 3,125. And I worked that out, 32 divided by 3125, 32 divided by 3125. My final answer would be 0.01024. Does everyone see how we did that there? We're okay with that? If I followed bedmass. So if I followed bedmass, that's what it would look like. But if I didn't follow bedmass, if I just said I'm going to use exponent laws, each part of these numbers can be given the exponent of 5 and simplified. Same thing here. I could reallocate this 5 to both parts of my quotient to give it 2 to the 5 divided by 5 to the 5, or 32 divided by 3125. Either way, I'm still going to get 0.01024. Okay? And that, in a nutshell, is just exponent law 5. When you're dividing numbers. So example number 2, if I gave you 3 quarters squared, right? Or 3 over 4, or the exact same question would be 3 divided by 4 squared. Either one's the same question. I could either go 3 quarters times 3 quarters, which in our head we know what the answer is. That's 9/16, right? And 9/16 can be converted to a decimal. But what you're asked to do using the law is allocate that 2 to both parts of your quotient. 3 squared divided by 4 squared, or 9 divided by 16. 9 divided by 16 is 0.5625.